Hey, it's Clay, and this will be a video chart on ticker symbol NHPI. We will take a look at the 30-minute time frame. Real quick, what do I mean by 30-minute in case maybe you're new to charts? Instead of each one of these candlesticks here representing 1 day's worth of price action, which is what you would normally see, each one represents 30 minutes. So all this here may look like several days worth of time. It's actually today's price action broken down into 30-minute time slices. I like through this time frame. I think it's a good job of telling the quote-unquote story of the price, and then makes mapping out where levels of support and resistance a bit easier to see. Been doing this analysis on a very routine basis. That's where this green line here is coming from. And that also segues into the first update that needs to be done. And that update comes about based on a foundational rule in charting, which states when levels of support are broken and closed below, they do tend to act as resistance. So 0.016 was a level of support going into today, but now that the price is broken and closed below it, as the rule states, you would expect that to act as resistance. And that's exactly what happened. Price broke below it, and then the price bounced back upwards, and although it didn't hit it exactly, I think we can all agree got within the range there and did ultimately act as resistance. So in the near term, 0.016 is that first level of resistance. If the price can push back up above there, then you can turn the attention to that purple line there, the 50-period simple moving average. However, as it stands right now, getting a little bit too far ahead of ourselves talking about the 50-period when the price still has to get back up above 0.016. But those two levels are going to be the areas of resistance. As far as supports, and this is not some sort of like great discovery on my part. I'm not trying to come across like that. If you use charts, if you understand charts, people are wondering the exact same thing here, and that revolves around that pink line, which on my chart denotes the 200-period simple moving average. Even if you have a very basic surface deep understanding of charts, I'm sure you've heard of the 200-period, and you know that when the price is up above it, then yeah, that's definitely an area that you want to see the price stay up above, assuming, of course, you're long. And to be fair and to give credit where credit's due, so far so good. The price definitely has been consolidating right around that pink line there, and going forward, that is certainly the levels that you want to see continue to hold. Again, not some sort of like revolutionary discovery on my part. Anybody that uses charts, if you don't believe me, I'm not offended at all. Go ask anybody that you trust that uses charts and say, hey, is it important that prices stay up above the 200-period? And they'll tell you, well, yeah, that's definitely one of those very famous and highly used levels in the world of charts. Now, in the event the price does not hold above that 200-period, the next level of support to keep an eye on after that would be down around the 0.01 mark. So the penny mark if 0.012 cannot hold, which is the current value of that pink line there. But again, to be fair, so far so good. That level is indeed holding as support, but we'll see what happens with it tomorrow. A lot of volume in this one and a lot of eyeballs on it, so we'll see how this one continues to play out on the week. One of the biggest questions that I get is, hey Clay, how do you find the stocks that you trade? So what I've done is put together a free resource guide where I talk about the tools that I use to locate stocks that I find interesting and think may have potential. So if that sounds like something that could add value to you as a trader, then click on the image that is up on the screen right now and I will email you the guide. The guide itself is very short and to the point, and best part, it's completely free. Thanks for watching the video. Let me know if you have any questions.